You are a man of the theater.
I'm a man of the theater.
A specific kind of theater in particular.
Well, I started out. I did improvisational murder mystery dinner theater.
Fun stuff.
Yeah.
People just laughing at the existence
People just
of
laughing
such a
at
thing.
that, laughing at my experience.
So, has anyone here been to improvised It's a long name,
That's
I gotta
correct.
say.
That's correct.
The longer the name, the less legitimate the art form, in my opinion. But
The bigger of an ask it is to go to the show.
where was this?
This was in Baltimore. This was in Greektown at a Greek restaurant. But they also did private events like birthdays, corporate parties.
But it was a restaurant first and foremost.
It was a restaurant first. It was not created for improvised murder mystery dinner theater. Improvised murder mystery dinner theater was added on to restaurant.
Okay. And so,
Yes.
talk to me. I walk in. It's murder mystery night. How much are tickets, by the way?
So this was like a big thing on Groupon. So people would buy like.
I bet.
Basically, the cheaper the better for this situation. Okay.
Yeah.
And basically, it would be like you would get a binder and a fedora and a silly name. You would get a name like Dixon Cox or
Oh my God.
Detective Peter Ness. P. Ness. Okay.
Thank you.
Hold on.
I
didn't write these. This is something I experienced.
Wait, can I just say, when I heard Peter Ness, I thought, Ness. I thought Peter Mess, and I thought it was like penis making a mess of cum. That's where my mind went. I'm just saying.
Oh my God.
So it wasn't that. It was just Peter Ness.
Peter Ness, Bill Loney.
Okay.
Okay.
So some of them are really crude, and some of them are really cute
Yeah.
and sweet.
How many characters?
There would be like maybe like 12 to 15 characters.
How they're paying all these actors to do this?
No, so it would be like
There's where you're wrong.
No, you're
No, we're paying
overestimating.
them.
There would be like 3 actors, okay, and then the other characters would be played by people in the audience. So you'd be improvising it with them, with audience members.
You know, in a way, that's kind of what we just did here tonight.
Correct. Yes. Yes.
This is
Yes.
really murder mystery.
And people were
improvised.
like, "My grandma just died. Please don't do a murder mystery." And we were like, "Oh my God."
Did you find when the audience had to be the actors, did people ever abuse that? Because we did a show where that would happen, and sometimes the women would,
They'd be very
touch.
grabby.
Yeah,
They touch.
grabby,
Yeah, some people took like the role of like, "Oh, I'm a mob boss. I'm having an affair with the lounge singer," like way too seriously. And it's like, that's a stranger to you, okay? But basically, the worst part was like when we would go to do like a work, like Christmas party or something like that.
Sure.
And the bosses would be like, "Listen, we haven't told anyone we're doing a murder mystery tonight." And we go, "Okay." And they go, "So we want you to walk around like you're just a comedian, and then we want you to die."
Wait, what is that first? I love the idea of
rubber
walk around
chickens.
like you're a comedian, that you're just like, it's like the silly walk guy. So I was like, whoa, why are there 12 comedians here tonight? Oh my God, one of them died.
Oh my God.
I don't think that was a weird walk. He was having a seizure, perhaps. So, okay, did you ever have to be that guy?
I had to be that guy. They were like, "Just go around." We told them it was a comedy show, okay? We didn't tell them it was a murder mystery.
You announced it like, "Hey, everyone, we're doing a comedy show.
Exactly.
We're going to walk around now."
Yeah. Where they were like, mingle before the show, pre-show.
Okay.
And then they start the show.
And you're
then
doing it in character, the mingling?
I'm doing it in character, which they don't understand that like my character was often supposed to be alive in like 1935 or something. So I'm trying to stay deeply in that character.
Sure.
And I'm like, what even is a Tesla or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean?
Sure.
So what happened was they would say like, "It's going to be really fun. We're going to surprise them. You're going to die, and then we're going to stand up and we're going to say we're doing a murder mystery." And I would say to them, "It's not going to go well." I would say it's not, because no one wants to go to a work party where it's like, "Oh, I'm going to get free drinks and food," and then have your boss stand up and go, "We're actually doing a 3.5-hour puzzle."
Oh my God.
As a team.
So when
What?
when you died, how did you do it? Like, did you grab your heart? Did you just... Could you reenact it?
You know exactly what it was. It'd be like a fucking...
Please.
It would be like a hey, is this my drink? Oh,
Wow. Now, could they tell you were acting, or did they believe that you really died?
Did they think that? For a second, I was like, wait, what happened to Scott? Stop the show.
Stop. Someone call 911.
Yes.
But if you died, did you have to lay there for the rest of the evening?
What happened was the other two actors that were with you would then drag you out of the room.
And then you're done.
And
you
put
could
you
go
in
home?
a closet. No. Because if you... hold on. If you died, then you also played the detective. So I would change clothes. I would put on a trench coat. And I would come back in as the detective. And everyone would say, you just faked your own death.
Yeah.
And I would
confusing.
say, no, they didn't want to pay a fourth actor.
See, I think this would work. It would be fun if they didn't at any point announce it was a murder mystery theater, and so you just re-entered as a detective, and everyone was like. So, and then it's that long. It's like a long night.
It was it depended on how good the people were. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like it was like, okay, it was a puzzle. They had to solve it, and we would give clues.
I'm sure at IKEA they were good at putting it together.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Some people got into it. I did. So we would go on the road with it, and I was a struggling actor or whatever. All I would eat was like 9 McDonald's hash browns, in the morning, and then I would go do the show. And I remember specifically one show. I was walking around as the detective, and I had a McDonald's receipt in my pocket, and I threw it away during the show. And this table saw me do it, and they dug through the garbage.
They thought it was a clue.
They thought it was a clue. They fucking poured the garbage out, dug through it, and they came up to me and they were like, "How do you explain this?"
He died of obesity. Oh my God.
They were like, "What does this mean?" And I said, "That my life is sad."
And tell me, so what are you getting paid for one night's work?
You're getting $50 a show.
Don't tell them how much you're getting for this appearance. So, I hope you enjoyed this excerpt from the Patreon.
Wow.
We do 2 every month.
Yeah.
And if you want to see the rest, there's more. There's probably a full
And
episode.
it gets juicy later on.
It gets juicy. Someone might show hole.
That's when we say the things we really think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we go, well, no one's going to hear this on the Patreon.
Yeah.
But you know what? You could.
You could hear it.
You could.
Yeah.
Patreon.com/downside. You get 2 bonus Patreon episodes every month. You get access to my my comedy special, The Rats Are in Me. Who gives a shit about that, though? It's about the new Patreons where we record and release really back to back. So we get into the weeds. We get topical.
Yeah.
Whatever Trump said that day, we're repeating it again and again.
Yeah.
And Patreon.com/downside. Thank you very much for listening or watching.
You're listening to The Downside.
The Downside.
With Gianmarco Soresi.